Man, what's up with the what's up? It's your boy Tyrone Hunter back in the building with another edition of What's Really Good Entertainment. If you've been rocking with the channel, well, I appreciate you. Stay tuned. I'm going to continue to bring you that fire. If you're just checking in for the first time, hit the like button on the way in the door. Hit the subscribe button on the way out the door so you can join the squad. You see what we got on that big screen, none other than the Cash Money Hot Boys. Today we're going to be talking about that Hot Boy reunion and what's been going on with the beef between Turk and BG and why the Hot Boys didn't perform together. It's a whole lot of smoke and it's been a whole lot of controversy. This is the entire story so you can know exactly what's going on. If you want to hear more about this topic, make sure you hit the like button, share the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Because we're going to get right into it. So, it's been a lot going on with the Hot Boys. And a lot of these issues go back years and years and years and years. So, for those of y'all that are not familiar with the Hot Boys, the whole Hot Boys legacy and situation, they was the kings of the bling bling era. Straight out of New Orleans. They were the group put together by none other than Birdman and his brother Slim with the producer Manny Fresh. So you had Lil Wayne, BG, Juvenile, and Turk. They was considered the Hot Boys. Now, as y'all see in this photo, Turk is not shown in the photo because somewhere along the way, Turk was kind of kicked to the side of the group, but he wasn't really kicked to the side of the group. It was just the history of it, which makes everything so deeper than what people know. For instance, Birdman took Lil Wayne as well as BG under the wing. He also had a personal relationship with Juvenile. Turk was brought into the picture by BG, who they were close friends. And as time went on, Turk and Lil Wayne, they would have a great relationship, as well as Turk and Juvenile would have a great relationship. BG and Turk kind of fell out after the fact when Turk was the first one out of the four Hot Boys who got locked up. He did a little time in federal prison. He did about 8-9 years. He came home, and when he came home, it was no love. Like, there was no red carpet. You know, nobody looked out for him. Birdman ain't look out for him. Nobody in the squad really looked out for him. He had to hit the ground running and get it how he lived. During this time, BG wound up getting locked up for a case. And when BG was locked up, everybody was saying, you know, free BG, had the BG t-shirts and things of that nature. They said that Turk had some free BG t-shirts, and all of the money that he made off of the free BG t-shirts, he kept the money. And that money was supposed to go to BG campaign. It was supposed to go for his bail, you know, his lawyers, or for whatever it was that was going on with his case. So because of that, BG felt the way towards Turk. And as a result, Birdman just ain't have no love for Turk because he felt that BG was his son and Turk had crossed his son. So now, as you fast forward, BG came home last year sometime. He started dropping music. He started doing videos. He started doing interviews. He dropped a couple of diss songs at Turk. You know, Turk dropped a couple of diss songs back. They was going back and forth. Turk was saying that BG music was trash and he don't know why nobody listening to it. It was rumors of a Hot Boy reunion going on, but BG made it clear that if it was going to be a reunion, that Turk wasn't going to be nowhere in the picture. Birdman also said the same thing. So that's their personal issues. Now we have to go back a little bit before we come back forward so y'all can understand the other issues with the Hot Money Gang. So prior to BG getting locked up, BG had disassociated himself with Cash Money and was doing his own thing. Same thing as Juvenile. There came a point in time with Juvenile where he totally disassociated himself with Cash Money and he was doing his own thing. Now, those are some of the rifts that was going on with the Hot Money Boys back then so that they couldn't get together. Lil Wayne, he went in a class of his own. He signed artists like Drake. He signed artists like Nicki Minaj. He started his clique called the Young Money clique. You know, they was tearing the scene up in the early 2000s as well as the mid 2000s. And there was some discrepancy with finances between Lil Wayne as well as Birdman, which caused Lil Wayne to disassociate himself with Birdman. They had a very public feud as well as beef. As a matter of fact, it was one point none other than Jay-Z stepped into the picture to try to resolve it, and he was looking to sign Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne album, the Carter 4 or the Carter 5, kept getting pushed back, and nobody understood why. But at that time, Lil Wayne just felt that he was being taken advantage of by Birdman, and, you know, his finances wasn't in order. His finances wasn't correct. So he wound up filing a lawsuit against Birdman and against Cash Money Clique. It just so happened that Lil Wayne was in Atlanta performing. Following his performance, his tour bus was shot up, and the alleged individuals responsible for his tour bus being shot up were none other than members of YSL who were directly associated and tied to Young Thug. So it seems like Birdman had brung Young Thug as well as the YSL crew into the beef, and it seems like they was trying to take Lil Wayne out. And that was something that Lil Wayne didn't forget. Now, all of those are allegations. You know, those things haven't been proven. That's what's been said. That's what's been the rumors on the street. So you could kind of understand why Lil Wayne wouldn't be interested in doing any Cash Money reunion. Because how can there be a Cash Money reunion where when Baby, you know, the one that brung all of those artists together to form, you know, the Hot Boy Gang, the Hot Boy Music Group, the Hot Boy Super Group, all of these issues going on. They try to, you know, take Lil Wayne out. How can you forget, you know, somebody try to end not only end your career, you know, but end your life? BG and Juvenile, they broke away because it was supposed to be some financial issues and some financial controversies back then. But at this point in time, as we come forward to this Essence Film Festival, we see that BG as well as Juvenile, they was interested in a Hot Money reunion. It's not to say that they broke, but the Hot Money reunion will put a lot of money in their pocket. Something that Lil Wayne don't really need because he still make money off of artists like Drake and Nicki Minaj, as well as he's still dropping music. You know, he have a whole lot of endorsement deals. He have a whole lot of personal and side things that he been going on. He got that big lawsuit against Cash Money. They settled for undisclosed sum. So financially, he's straight. TURK, he went into podcasting, started some other ventures, you know, so he really didn't need, or he really don't need the financing, but because he was an original Hot Boy, he should have been a part of the group. But it just seems like because of the beef with BG and TURK, they couldn't all come together. And there was a lot of those rifts going on. Birdman particularly didn't want to have TURK involved. And I think that's because he kind of sides with BG and feels that TURK crossed BG. So he don't want him to be in the group because, you know, BG don't want him there. But Juvenile actually performed with TURK. And Wayne had a solo set. Because in Wayne doing a solo set and he performing his songs and not performing the Hot Money, the Hot Boy songs, then Birdman don't get paid. because Birdman still owned the masters to their music. And Lil Wayne thing allegedly is he don't want Birdman to get paid off for anything else that he do. And rightfully so. I mean, think about it. Here it is. You have a beef with somebody that you look up to as a father. When you find out that they stealing money from you, you confront them about it. You trying to get your money back. And instead of you getting your money back, they throw a whole bunch of slugs at your tour bus, would put you in a position where you could have potentially lost your life. So really, honestly and truly, you have to ask yourself, is this somebody that, you know, you want to be associated with? So you got to understand where Wayne coming from in terms of like, I don't think I could, you know, do a tour with them, because then I would have to be around, you know, somebody who I feel is responsible for trying to end my, you know, career as well as end my life. So yeah, there you have it. You know, that's the latest and the greatest. There's been a whole lot of back and forth, but you know, Juvenile, he did it like a G. He actually performed with Turk. Like he's not gonna let, you know, those little side issues that was going on with the Hot Boys actually stop him, you know, from performing with Turk, because they made a lot of music back in the days. BG and Turk is not getting along, and Lil Wayne and Turk have had a great and phenomenal relationship over the years. Wayne even said in interviews that he stand by Turk, and that's just really what it is. It's so sad that they have this division, because like I said, Hot Boys was one of those groups who had the music industry on fire. And if you could tell by, you know, the jury and things of that nature that they had on, they were officially known as the Stunners. You know, they were the ones that brung that vibe to the industry, you know, with the platinum, with the Rolex, with the expensive watches, with the expensive cars, you know, with the luxurious houses, you know, with the videos turned up with all the supermodels, all the champagne and things of that nature. They were just like expressing a real luxurious lifestyle, and they kind of set the tone for the music industry. They was also one of those groups who got one of the biggest independent deals. As a matter of fact, Birdman was cut a check for 30 or 40 million dollars once Cash Money joined Warner Brothers music label. So, you know, they did a whole lot of historical things. Everybody is looking for them to come back together to do a reunion. Who knows if that's ever going to be? But what we do know is that because of those issues that was going on, that's the reason why there hasn't been a Hot Boys reunion as of yet. Hopefully, as time go forward, you know, they would actually look to do that, be able to put their personal differences to the side, resolve their issues. But this is just another classic tale of individuals growing up together, growing apart. There's greed, there's jealousy, there's treachery. It happens in the music industry as well as it happens in the street. So, ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor. Be careful who you align yourself with. Be careful who you team up with. Be careful who you call a friend, or allow to come into your circle, because there is a lot of snakes. There's a lot of backbiters. There's a lot of treacherous individuals that's out there. So this is a quick profile piece on Young Money, Cash Money, the record label, as well as the Hot Boys, and some of the inner turmoil that's been going on and that went on, which prevented them from actually, you know, doing a full reunion. There's a lot been going on in the past couple of weeks. You can see the interviews. Lil Wayne actually did an interview. BG spoke. Juvenile didn't say much. Turk spoke, and they say that Birdman actually, at the Essence Film Festival, you know, said some things that they feel was directed at Lil Wayne as well as Turk. We're not going to get into the gossip of that, you know, because only Birdman know what he's saying, but you can interpret it how you like. So what I want y'all to do is get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. Let me know what y'all think about these issues. Do you think that things went a little too far, or do you think that they can actually resolve their issues? You know, do you think that they're able to put their differences to the side, or did Birdman actually go too far and do too much, and he was mishandling, mismanaging these individuals as well as their finances, and that they have every right, to not want to do business with him as well as continue to make money for him in the future. Those are some of the questions. If you have any additional comments or things that you want to say in relation to this video, put it down in the comment section. And if you don't know, you can check out my shorts. I have a lot of very inspirational and motivational videos that I drop on a daily basis. And you could access those just by simply checking my shorts and be inspired. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hopefully you do. Share this video so we could get this information out there, because a lot of people don't understand the rift that's been going on with Cash Money over the past 15 years. And in sharing this video, it actually helped it get put in front of more people so that we could get more people involved in the conversation as well as the discussion to share their thoughts and topics. So share the video, like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And that's it for another edition of What's Really Good. Stay tuned. More content dropping before the day is over. Everybody enjoy their day. Be blessed, be well, be prosperous. And I'm gonna catch up to you on the next one. You feel me?